strings came down in the hollow, playing the new game. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da. Hello, pickers. That was Van Morrison's Brown-Eyed Girl. Probably his most popular song that has ever been recorded by Van Morrison. And it's a real crowd pleaser when you're playing in bands like I have over the number of years. And we're going to learn this one right now. It's in the key of G. And we're going to go over the chord structures, very basic chord progression, and we're going to get right to that right now. As well, if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, 6-String Guitar, and hit that notification bell as well, and smash that like button. Anyway, let's get to the lesson. We're going to have some fun with this one. Alright, let's get to the lesson of Brown-Eyed Girl. So as I said in the introduction, it is in the key of G. It's 4 chords, and I'm going to show you the 4 chords here now. So the 4 chords are G, C, and D, and there's an E minor in there. So we're going to go through that first. The first chord is a G chord, as I said. So, to play a G chord, if you already don't know how to do so, we're going to take our index finger and place it on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, like so. The middle finger on the 6th string on the 3rd fret, and the ring finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. And you're going to strum it all like that. You're going to strum all 6 strings. Now you can also play it a different way, just with the different fingers. Instead of fingering it that way, you can start it off with using your middle finger. Your middle finger would be on the 5th string, 2nd fret, your ring finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and your pinky, your little pinky, on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now that will make an easy transfer when you're changing from a G to a C chord. But again, that is totally up to you, whatever you're comfortable with, but those are the 2 ways that I would recommend doing that song. So let's get on to the 2nd chord, which would be a C chord. So the C chord, if you don't already know it, and as I'm showing these chords, you're going to see come up on the screen there, the chord charts with the fingering and so forth. Okay, so the C chord is your index finger, 2nd string, 1st fret, your middle finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, which you would play 5 strings. You wouldn't pick the 6th string. There you go. That would be your C chord. Now I will also show you how to do an alternate C chord if you wish, but this is quite fine. If you wanted to strum all 6 strings, just take your ring finger and move it up a string, as so. So your ring finger now would be on the 6th string, 3rd fret. And then we're going to take that little pinky finger and go underneath on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Now that's if you want to strum the whole 6 strings on the guitar. A lot of times you'll see people do that, but most times people play it like this and strum only the 5 strings from the 5th string down. Okay, let's go to a D chord. So the D chord, you're going to use your index finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And in this case, you're only going to strum 4 strings. And that would be your D chord. The other chord in it is your E minor. Now that only shows up in the chorus, and you will see that as we go along. So to play an E minor is very simple. You're going to use, well, you can do it 2 different ways. My preferred way of doing it would be using your middle finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then right underneath it with your ring finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, as so, and you strum all 6 strings. And that's your E minor. Now, if you're more comfortable playing it this way, you can play it this way as well. But for ease of transformation between the chords, I would suggest using your middle and ring finger instead of your index and middle. But again, it's totally up to you. So let's get on to the lesson, and we'll look at the strumming pattern first. So the strumming pattern, and there's a lot of different ways you can strum it, but for ease, we're going to do a strumming pattern like this. We're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up, and so on. Let me do that again. Sorry. So it's it's been a hard day. Been a long day. So we're going to do, and I'm going to do the G this way. So you're going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you're going to go. Or if you want to, the best way to do a strumming pattern is kind of just mute your strings. Put your hand over the neck of the guitar, and as the strings are dead, if you wanted to count it in, you go down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, till you get that, right? So try it again. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And once you get the right hand motion going, then you can start with a chord. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 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 So that's an easy strumming pattern that you could follow. It's 4/4 time. So you got down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and you change to your next chord and so on. So let's do the verse. So we'll start us off. Hey, did we go? Days when the rain came. Okay, so here it goes. Here's verse 1. Right? So that's the first verse. So it's hey, did we go? C, back to G. Days when the rains came to the D, back to G. Down in the hollow, playing the new game, back to G. Laughing and running, skipping and jumping, back to G. In the misty morning sea, our hearts deep jumping. And here's where it changes. It goes U, C, and D. My brown-eyed girl. Here's where the E minor comes. It goes see, you're my D, brown-eyed girl, back to G. So that's where that goes. And then the second verse is the same pattern again. It goes on. So whatever happens, C, back to G. Tuesday and so slow, back to D, back to G. Going down to the old mine, C. The transistor radio. Standing in the sunlight laughing, C. High behind the railroad's walk, right? It goes back to G. Slipping and a sliding under the waterfall with the back to this turnaround again, C, D, my brown-eyed girl, G, E minor, C, you're mine, brown-eyed girl. Now here's where it changes again now. It goes to D now, so it goes, do you remember when? So it goes, do you remember when, D, we used to sing G, sha-la-la, say la-la-la-la, G, la-la-la-la, dee-da, D, G, la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, back to G. And then there's the instrumental in between there. So and I'm going to show you that after as well, the lick that's in the beginning, in between the second and third verse, as well on the outro. And basically what's happening, you're just going through the same progressions as the verses for the little lead part. So it just goes from G, C, back to G, back to D, around once more, G, C, back to G, back to D. And it goes into the third verse. So the third verse is again the same as that. So it just goes, so hard to find my way now that I'm on my own. Back to G. I saw you just the other day. Back to G. My, how you have grown, D, G. Cast my memory back there, Lord, C. Sometimes back to G, thinking about it, D. G, making love in the green grass. C, back to G, behind the stadium D with, and here's where it turns around again on the C. It breaks the pattern. With you, C, D, my brown-eyed girl. G, it goes to E minor, and C. You're my brown-eyed girl. G, it goes, do you remember when? So it goes back to D. Do you remember when? D, we used to sing sha-la-la, sha-la-la, la, 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 dee, da. Sha-la-la, la, 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 dee, da, dee, la, dee, da. And here's the end, the outro now. So it's just the same as the intro, and it's the same as the instrumental in between the second and third verse. It goes. So that's the whole song. It's slowed down tremendously so we could get the strumming patterns and so forth. But the speed of it, you can speed it up quite a bit to like this. And I'll just show you the speed that once you get comfortable with the song, this is the speed that you should go. And you can listen to the original album as well. So it goes like this. There's the speed. Once you get comfortable, that's the speed you should play it with. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the lesson of Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Again, if you like what you just seen, please subscribe to my channel, 6-String Guitar. Hit the like button, hit the notification button as well, and we'll see you again on the next lesson. Until next time, keep picking and have fun.